The first run, we had been testing the car on the dyno the day before going up to the race, and had been running into some issues with the throttle body. We ended up changing an alternator. The car was putting us through the ringer a little bit. We really thought we got it worked out, and I went up to the line and the car felt a little bit different, but not bad. When I launched, it just felt softer than usual and wasn't what I was expecting. So I just clicked it all the way to third, and I looked down and my intake air temps were just sky high. And I realized that I probably had a bad intercooler pump. Next run, track was a little bit hot and prep was True Street prep. So I did a burnout. Burnout was probably a little bit big. Tires probably got a little bit greasy, and I just spun like nobody's business. We thought we had everything worked out with the intercooler pump. We knew where we needed to be with suspension. We knew where we needed to be with burnout. Justin and I really worked on his crewing and my paying attention to that. And it was on a great launch, and all of a sudden, it was like hitting a brick wall. I just slammed down from this big wheelie, 122 60-foot, and car went into limp mode. I automatically knew that we'd run into this problem that we'd been seeing on the dyno that we had thought that we had solved, and I knew we had more dyno work ahead of us. Saturday morning, first thing, car went on the dyno, and Justin worked relentlessly on this throttle body issue that we just kept on running into. Really no rhyme or reason as to why it was happening, but we eventually got it to consistently do it, and he figured out what the problem was. We made the necessary changes. We went out and ran. I unfortunately ran behind a car that pulled up some rubber, spun again. So that was the last time I got a chance to run quarter mile for the event. We had chosen to do a different class that was 8th mile, no time. And so we knew we still needed to go out and give a good race, but we knew that the record wasn't in the cards. We chose to run Outlaw True Street. It's 8th mile class, no time, kind of grudge style, kind of a popular thing that's going on right now. There were 7 cars running the class. There was a car that's known to run 7s. He had the first 7-second average in True Street, and a lot of other really fast cars. So it's a fun class to run. It's an interesting class to run. My first run, Justin and I just kind of put everything together, and it was a nice, just clean, really simple run. And I took the win and went on to the next round. The second run was semis. I drew, the way the class worked is you draw chips, so it's kind of luck of the draw who you end up racing against, because you don't know time, so you can't make a ladder. So I drew a car that was fairly fast. Car's got a 5.4 engine in it, twin turbo, and a Fox body, so super light. And I knew that he was faster than me. It was a nice car, but I also knew that anything could happen. We had gone on this cruise. I didn't know how he was faring after that. I knew that I was faring well. And we got up to the line. He and I did our burnouts. We did our staging. Justin got me lined up real well. And the car was just on a rip, and it did a 122 60-foot, ran it out the back door, trying to chase him down. I had him till about somewhere between the 60-foot and 330, and then his turbos just had me, and the car didn't have anything left for it. So we didn't get the record in Bowling Green. We're gonna take the car to the dyno, get it really dialed in on the dyno, and head out to Orlando Speed World and try for that record again. Stay tuned for the next video to see what happens.